What is happening, YouTube? My name is Chris, and I also go by C-Dub. And today I want to talk about intermittent fasting and whether or not you should take supplements. But before I get into that, I just wanted to say I started this channel because after losing 125 pounds, eating OMAD and using intermittent fasting, I just wanted to help guide people that were just starting out in their journey and support people that were in the middle of their journey, help everybody out with some tips and tricks, and kind of give a network of people that are also in maintenance to kind of, have some people they can talk to about their issues and problems down in the comments and different things. And this community has been great. So if you've never clicked on one of my videos, I appreciate it. Consider subscribing because that'll put you right there in this community where I can help you out and the viewers of this channel can help you out. So with all that stuff behind us, supplements are just something that I get the question all the time. I just got it the other day on the channel, and it brings me back because there's no easy answer. People all the time say, well, what supplements should I take, or do you use supplements? And first off, I don't use any supplements. Does that mean that it is wrong to use supplements? And the answer to that is no, it does not. But you have to be careful and you have to understand what you're doing and what the supplements are doing for you and those kind of things. And you can take so many different things like branched chain amino acids. A lot of people will say you need to take them when you're intermittent fasting. Well, is that really a true statement? Well, if you're lifting weights, it can be helpful to take them. Does that mean you need to take them? I don't think it means you need to take them. But if it's going to be helpful, one of the things people don't say is branched chain amino acids do break your fast. So, you get into that situation where it's like, okay, should you take them? Well, make sure you're taking them with your meal. And if you have to take them first thing in the morning, that's a problem. Weightlifters oftentimes will say even like, well, what about protein shakes? Can I take a protein shake a couple times during the day inside the, my fasting window? Well, the answer is obviously no, because it has calories. And you really have to read the labels of things because some of these supplements say 5-10 calories on them. And 5 or 10 calories, sometimes they flavor them with different stuff too, which can spike your insulin, but 5 or 10 calories does break your fast. So you just want to go into things not willy-nilly, and you want to make sure you research and you look at each and every one of them. Can glucosamine help you? Of course it can. It can help with your joints and all that stuff, but you can get glucosamine that has tons of calories in it. So mixing it in during your eating window is always the right thing, instead of just taking it on the outside where you might find one with 0 calories, but the chances are glucosamine, creatine, any supplement, you just got to be worried about the fact that it could contain calories and it could create some kind of reaction to your digestive system and return breaking your fast. Now, I want to point out also that is it the end of the world? Let's say you're a person right now that's been eating 6 meals a day and you're lifting weights and you're trying to get big. They've just been kind of casually eating like 3 big meals and 3 snacks like they tell us to do. And you've been lifting weights and you're trying to get stronger, but you notice you're still chubby and you want to lose the weight and you're like, I want to get all this extra weight off of me. What do I do? And the answer with intermittent fasting, okay, we'll do a warrior diet. Let's start there. 20 hours of fasting, 4 hours of eating. And the person's like, well, I need to have my protein shake, and I can't do this intermittent fasting thing without my protein shake. Well, I would suggest to make it an 8-hour window and have a protein shake with no food. And then eat the rest of your food in that 4-hour window. But let's just say you wanted to go OMAD and you're going to eat it 8 hours before that, right? It's going to be okay. You got to remember the fact that you've just cut so much eating out of your day that your weight is probably going to come down. Now, will it stay down as you get down and you start to get into a situation where it's going to take more energy, burning to lose any more weight, and you might have to give that protein shake up or make the decision, am I looking to burn more fat or build muscle? Doing both at the same time is always a little bit tricky. I would suggest you focus on one thing, either building muscle or losing weight. Probably not both at the same time, but it is possible. So I just want people to understand that whatever is sitting in front of you, you can adjust. One quick comment too to think about it is like, people will say, well, I have to have coffee in the morning and I have to put cream in the coffee. There's just nothing around it. I'm going to do OMAD, but I'm going to put it in there. And then you say, well, you're going to break your fast. And then they get all upset about it and they don't want to do intermittent fasting, right? Well, listen, are you going to benefit from eating 1 meal instead of 3, right? And even though you broke your fast in the morning with a little creamer? Of course you're going to benefit. Now, will every single benefit that comes with intermittent fasting be with you? Probably not. But is it going to affect you so much that you notice, or so much that it's like this big aha thing, like you have to go back and you have to get rid of it? it's not really going to happen. So my overall take on this and my overall perspective is if something's not broke, don't worry about fixing it. But if it is broken and the scale isn't moving, you have to start looking at the little things like, oh, is my supplement breaking my fast? Oh, am I putting creamer in my coffee breaking my fast and messing up my weight loss? Oh, well, am I not fasting for long enough during the day? Do I need to add exercise? You have to start evaluating questions when you're not getting results. I get it all the time in my comments, a flat out thing that says, well, I've been doing OMAD and I lost, 30 pounds or 20 kilos or something like that, and they say, but it just stopped. And now I'm not losing anything and I don't know what to do. And it's like, well, with that limited information, I can't tell you what to do. But let's go down the checklist. Are you eating less? Are you shrinking your window? Have you started exercising? Are you adding any fasting? Like, are you breaking your fast on accident by medicine or by some kind of creamer? Or are you doing something like that? There's a laundry list of questions you need to start asking. And you don't have to fix them all in one day if you're not seeing results. But look at one of them and say, let's change this one aspect and let's see what happens on the scale. We're not going to hear it everywhere else on the internet. We're going to hear you have to do it regimented. You have to be perfect. This has to be the way to go. And I'm just here to tell you that, sure, if you want to be a fitness model, you have to be perfect. But when we're talking about the real world and real world applications, you can succeed in weight loss and not be perfect. And that's something that you need to hear and you need to fully understand. So, is your supplements breaking your fast? Check out the calories in it. Make sure they're not breaking your fast. Make sure it doesn't have any sweetener or something that's going to increase your insulin. And the safest and easiest way is to do it inside of your window. Take your medicine when you're eating. That's the easiest way to do it. And that's my advice to you. I hope this video was helpful. I hope you got something out of it. I want to suggest that you click on one of these two because I think they're both good for you. And over here, it's my face. That will subscribe to this channel so I can continue to encourage you, help you, and help move you forward in the right direction. All right, I'll talk to you guys on the next one.